Here's how we do the Silvie Bow. Now you're gonna find the center of the head, and that's gonna be our first guide. We're gonna create a rectangle like we have in all the previous sections, but this time we're gonna be taking half of our section from the big part, and then half the section from our drop down part. Should look like this. Taking your loop tool, you're gonna pull it through like all the other sections. But instead of clamping it at this point, we're gonna take our loop tool again, and we're gonna go down into the bead, and we're just simply setting it over to the side. Now we go to our next section, creating again a rectangle like the previous. We're gonna take half of our previous section and then skimming off the top layer of our rectangle. This is where it gets a little tricky. So taking your ring finger and middle finger, you wanna hold on to your section in your right hand. Over on the left side, you're gonna be using your middle finger and your ring finger and hold on to that previous section. That gives us mobility with our thumb and our pointer finger. So with your left hand, grab onto your loop tool so it doesn't drop, and with your right hand, you wanna release the clip. At this point, you want to open up the loop tool with your left hand, and what we're gonna do is grab on to the section our right hand is holding. At this point, we pull it through, and you can actually drop everything with your right hand. Now hold on to the tool so it doesn't drop with your right hand, and you can let go with your left. With your left hand, you're gonna then hold onto the bead as you gently pull through. You can gently pull that section. Now at this point, you can let go of everything. We're gonna have ourselves a little bow. Now this is important to make sure that we pet those pieces until everything comes together. Just make sure that there's no crosshairs. It's very important to have clean sections. So continue to do this until everything looks neat and nice. You want to pull each of them until they're tight, using your right and left hand. When you're pulling, I like to just gently use my pointer finger on my left hand and touch this first bead and let go while you grab your pliers. Now you're gonna go underneath. You aren't gonna clamp just yet. You're gonna just gently do a half clamp. It should look like that. Now taking both sections of our bow, we are gonna pull, and you wanna physically see the whole row tighten. At this point, you can go on the top and clamp as hard as you can, and then come underneath and clamp that as hard as you can. And there you have the Silvie Bow.